What's good? I was showing Mccoy Productions what's going on. So I was bored today, so I thought I would give y'all a little cooking tutorial. You know, I'm getting all my ingredients ready right now. I got my rice cooking. Today I'm gonna make some fried rice with chicken, my way. You know what I mean? So with that being said, so you're gonna need about two or three. I have some green pepper, some orange pepper, some yellow pepper, some carrots, some orange, some lemon, some seasonings, my chicken. So basically, so I kind of cut some corners and I already seasoned my chicken. Let me explain something to you guys. I'm just using regular boneless chicken breast. If y'all can see that, regular boneless chicken breast. I've sliced it into thin cutlets, and sliced it into thin cutlets. And I always wash my meat with room temperature water. Give them a nice little scrub, a nice little flip. Drain it out. Then I always take vinegar, cover the chicken with vinegar, shake it up, pour it out. Then I start my seasoning. So I've only added some seasoning because a lot of the seasoning is going to go into my sauce, which I'll get to and show you guys how to make in a minute. Um, so my rice is looking good. What I'm going to do now is I like to peel my carrots. I don't like the skin. I'll cut, nobody likes the skin. But I like to peel the carrots. And I like to use regular regular carrots. I don't really like the bagged ones already. I mean, I don't mean the bagged ones, the ones that are already cut. I believe that there's something that keeps the uh, preserves it. So I try not to use bagged stuff that's already processed stuff. I like to do it. I try to do it fresh. Not always, but like today I was gonna use instant rice and realized I'm out of instant rice, so I have to do it the old-fashioned way and show y'all that way. Um, so a lot of people ask me, don't realize that I have a degree in culinary. I went to culinary school. I graduated. Um, I did 2 years. I graduated. Okay. I got a safe serve certified. Serve safe certified means I was given my ticket to work in a restaurant or wherever, or whatever it may be. So I got my carrots sliced. What I'm gonna do is I like to just make them into. I like to cube them. So let me just show y'all what that entails. So basically, I'm just gonna cut them in half, cut them down the middle. Now I'm not too particular. I'm not very picky as far as size of the carrots. I don't like them too big. I like them to be about bite size, so they can fit on a fork. So if I want to take a big bite, I can, for example, I can have 2 carrots and two two peppers, and so forth. So that way you get a full. So that way I get a complete bite. Okay, so my last carrot. So as you can see, let's do this a little better for you. I'll just come up. So as you can see, bell peppers. Uh, my rice is about done. So got my vegetables prepped. Got my chicken marinating with some seasoning. Now I'll make my sauce, which is what's gonna basically go over top of everything. Now me, I don't I'm not one for measurements. I'm not, except for making white rice. If you don't know how to make rice, it's pretty simple. It's equal parts. Um, if you get if you have 1 cup of rice, you have 1 cup of water. Simple, right? You let the water boil, drop your rice in, stir it around, let it come to a boil again, put it on simmer, cover it 20 minutes, 25 minutes, you're good. So for my sauce, I don't make the traditional sauce for my stir fry. A lot of people they use soy sauce, fish sauce, oyster sauce, stuff like that. My wife doesn't eat fish, so I do everything. I try to do everything without using fish. Anything that fish products or anything like that. My wife has allergies, so I don't cook with that stuff. So I got some Kikkoman teriyaki sauce. I got some Nakano rice vinegar. I got some spicy brown mustard, and that has brown sugar in it. Some honey, just regular Market Basket brand, not major. A half an orange, a half a lime. And I'm not going to put seasoning in the sauce because the seasoning, everything together is going to be a nice little seasoning in itself. Frank's Red Hot, because I put that shit on everything. Nah, just kidding. But Frank's Red Hot just adds takes a little bit of the bitterness out of the vinegar and the sweetens, gives it a little sweetener, a little kick in it. Okay. Okay, so now for my sauce. Squeeze an onion, squeeze a lemon, a half a lemon. All that little goodness. This is a pretty juicy lemon too. This is a nice one. So my rice is done. Turn that off. Let that sit. We're gonna After we get the chicken cooking, we'll take the rice out and let it cool while the chicken's cooking. So I got half a lemon, half a orange juice, I say about a half a teaspoon of rice vinegar, just a little bit. You don't want it to be bitter because this will definitely, you'll taste it. I'm doing about a tablespoon of Kikkoman teriyaki sauce. Maybe a little more. About 2 tablespoons. Now about a tablespoon of brown sugar, mustard, another tablespoon of honey, I'm putting about a tablespoon of Frank's Red Hot. Give that a nice stir. can see, that's my sauce. That's gonna go all over my rice and chicken. Also, a lot of people that make fried rice, they use eggs. I don't put eggs in my fried rice also because my wife doesn't eat eggs and my kids aren't too fond of them, so I don't put egg in it. Okay, so now we got that. Now I'm just gonna take my rice off. You see my rice is nice and fluffy. That's how you make rice, nice and fluffy. If you're wondering about the color, because it's like a yellowish, that's a secret ingredient. Excellent, excellent. Now I can start my chicken. Keep your area clean always. It's very important. That's how mistakes happen. So accidents happen. How you spill things, get burned, and stuff like that. So turn my stove on. I like to use avocado oil. I'm just learning this avocado oil. I don't fry with uh, olive oil because it burns really fast. If you can see, it just ticked up to 500 degrees. Anyways, before it burns. So that's why I'm using avocado oil. Not much, just enough to wet the bottom. Burn a little. So now so my oil is nice and hot. Pan's wet. Chicken right in. Here we go. One last ingredient I forgot to add to my sauce. I always add a little. I always add some Saison, the colored kind. I always add Saison, the colored kind, um, just to give the whole meal a little bit of color. And I don't use salt much. I try not to use salt at all. So not much. I try not to use it much. Uh, so this will give it a little. It'll give the whole meal a little color, and it'll also give it a little salt. So you can see how my chicken's cooking. Nice. So as you can see, my chicken's browning. You know, I want it nice and cooked all the way through with a little bit of scorch on it. We don't want it to suck up all the oil because I don't want to add oil just in case. But as you can see, it's getting pretty brown. It's getting there. Cooking is a lot of fun. Sometimes it's work, sometimes it can be a lot of work. The cleaning part is probably the most aggravating, or whatever you may call it. My chicken's looking good. Looking nice. So you see how now, with the carrots and the chicken, looking good. So now I've sweated out my carrots. I put the top on and covered them. Now I can add green peppers. Now for the most part, the rice is the easiest part because it's already cooked. And see that? Nice, right? Looking good. Yeah, so basically, stay doing dishes. The best thing to do when you're cooking. Keep up with your dishes, so that way, at the end of the day, when you are finally done cooking, you don't get overwhelmed with that. You dig it? You don't get overwhelmed with the frustration of it all. Now I'm going to turn my heat up a little so I can get everything nice and crunchy and crispy before I add the rice. Okay, so it looks like we're about there. So now, add my rice. Make sure it's nice and broken up and even. Make sure you get a good stir. Make sure everything is incorporated. Now, sometimes because my wife doesn't eat eggs and my kids aren't extremely fond of them, they eat them sometimes, but they're not extremely fond of them. But because of that, sometimes I'll scramble an egg on the side and throw it in my at the end. So if you want, you can always throw the egg at the end, and it'd be great. Now my sauce. make sure I get it all over everything. Make sure everything gets touched. Look at that beautiful color. And there you have it. Homemade fried chicken and rice with vegetables. Now the only thing left to do is for us to plate it. And there you have it. Chicken fried rice. Homemade. You know what I mean? Look at that. Look at that. You guys gotta try this. It's good. It's hot. Oh, that's some good stuff. Alright. It's good. So that's it for today. You know, if you like the video, you know, think it's something you might try, subscribe, like, and comment. Let me know what you think. If you try the recipe, I'll leave the ingredients for everything in the description. Let me know what you think. Mccoy Kitchen, baby. I'll show 'em up. Have a good day.